Okay, adjust. It's 9:57. One last interview to close out the show here. Brian, I just got, she,
Well,
she just WhatsApped me. I was calling her the principal, but she's the president, okay? And there is a
president.
principal at Academy. The president is the head of the school. That being said, let's bring on Sister Angela Perez in the KUAM News Zoom room. Good morning, sister.
Good morning, half a day.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming on to rep the Cougars. And just was looking for an update here, possible return to face-to-face. What are the students and the parents at Academy of Our Lady of Guam saying about that, sister?
I'm sorry, Jason, I had to increase my volume. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
What are the parents and students saying about a return to face-to-face learning at Academy?
We sent out our letter to them. I hope you received that letter to the parents. And we will be still online in January with an adjustment. As soon as we get the okay from the governor, we're projecting the okay to be on the 19th, that we will be still online with an adjustment to meet the social and spiritual needs of the students. This year, we have an Academy prayer that we pray every day. And the line that I chose this year is the one that says, during my years on campus, may I enjoy the joys of friendship, grow in the knowledge of friendship, and be able to have the courage at times to stand alone. We really are looking at the absence of that experience of growing in the knowledge of friendship. So we would like to, in this second part of the school year, let me see if I can just read that line. During my years on campus, may I know the joys of friendship. May I know the joys of friendship, as well as have the courage at times to stand alone. We know that is the missing part in this experience. We really have done a superb job. When I say we, I would credit the faculty, our amazing faculty, and students and parents, that we have done an amazing transition in March when we went into lockdown and go into online learning. We did have an experience, a 1 week experience in August when we opened the school year. That was only 1 week, and then we had to go back to lockdown. So that part, the academic online part, is very strong. But what's missing in the experience is that the friendship and the bonding of the students per class, especially the sisterhood that the Academy enjoys. So what we're planning on doing for January, when we get the okay to get back on campus, is to address that part. So we will continue during January with the online, as well as introduce supplemental experiences, not to supplant the online. They have to be online, but in the afternoon, certain days of the week, the students who need that supplemental learning experience, whether it's tutoring or whatever, will be coming to the school, of course, with protocols all in place, as well as having each class come to the school. Now, some classes, I think the junior class is very large, so we might need to have them in 2 groups because of social distancing. You need to have so many students 6 feet apart. We may not have that big gathering space. Even the gym might be too small for them. When you do a 6 feet apart, that really lessens the number of people that can be in the space. So that's what we're looking at for January. We really do the administrators meet every week, and we tune into everything that's going on. Globally, of course, we're all connected, as we all know, nationally, locally, and try to see, what are the concerns for safety, and what is the best way to address the academic needs of the students as well as their social, emotional, and spiritual needs. So that's where we are right now.
So you're waiting for the governor. She has allowed for the return of face-to-face instruction starting the 18th, which is a holiday. So that holiday would give teachers the ability to go ahead and go on campus and prep for the start of classes. So you guys are looking at the 19th also, like everybody else, to resume face-to-face, or what did you say, supplemental education?
We will add that added with that redundancy here. We will include that in the program. We will continue with online.
Mm-hmm.
The faculty are very eager to make sure that the academic part they're teaching really does not get compromised. So the online learning will continue,
Right.
and in addition to that, some students they will have to sign up through Google Sheets. The faculty, the teachers will look at the different students that need that supplemental experience face to face on campus. So we're moving from totally online, which is what's allowed right now, to some sort of online plus on-campus experiences.
Okay.
And then eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to transition to another level where there's more on-campus experiences. I know that we will not be able, unless there's a miracle, to be able to come back before we got into COVID, to pre-COVID times. So we just don't have the capacity to do that because of the social distancing. So we're looking at all facets of the learning experience. So the faculty are very eager in making sure that they really, prepare the students for the next level of their learning experience. So when you compare online, sometimes we compare online to the pre-COVID experience. That's not the case. When we make a comparison, it would have to be online versus hybrid. And there are some pros and cons to the hybrid experience, where you only have 50% of the students on campus. So the other 50% is at home. So what's the negative, effect of that versus online and having more time and presence with the students online versus a compromised presence of sometimes online and sometimes at home. I hope that's clear.
Very
Right.
clear, sister. What about next school year? You guys anticipate next school year, everything goes good with this pandemic and the vaccination and all that? Do you guys anticipate just next school year being a regular, traditional type of school year?
I always have a hopeful, I try to anyway, a hopeful vision of what the next school year will be. And, this pandemic, this online experience has really opened up doors for us to make use of technology in so many ways. There's so many positives. And that one of the positives will be to help our common home, Earth. Technology really can be used an advantage where we slow down the use of conserve with fuel. I know that those who sell fuel might not like to hear me say that, but that would be one way of not having to drive around all the time. Why don't we just meet with Google or Zoom? So or use technology to enhance the learning process. So it's not an either or of pre-COVID and post-COVID. There are both ands. I think the use of technology, online learning, as well as face-to-face learning that we can use. So we have a group, we have a think tank here in the school of teachers and all key representatives of the different facets of the school to help us really look ahead and see what's the best way forward. I think it's hard to tell right now what just that might be, but I think we need to vision how can we approach the next school year, 21-22, that's going to benefit everybody with the use of technology as well as face-to-face learning.
Right on.
There's so much that we have discovered with technology that's going to really enhance the face-to-face learning.
Well, it sounds like we're still midstream on, a return to full face-to-face learning. So we'll catch up with you when we get to the other side of the river, sister. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I was thinking when I was listening to the others, the name of your program, the link. And so we are as strongest as the weakest link, but you're not the weakest link.
Thank you for that, sister.
So thank you for the link.
Right. It's always good to link up with you.
Okay. God bless you.
Algo más.
Thank you. Take care.
Adios.
Awesome.
Okay. There you go, Sister Angela from AOLG. Yeah, it sounds like they're still figuring things out, Bree.
Right. Looks like their priority is distance learning and relying on technology, and then doing like the supplemental education. So for students who may need some extra guidance, that's what it looks like they're